And how do you feel watching the film for the first time? Let's start with you, Anna.
Hindi ko alam kung ano sasabihin ko. Wait lang. First time mo kasi namin mapanood, kaming apat, maliban kay Direk. Hindi ko alam. Oo, parang may naiwang bukas. Ganun ba, diba? Oo.
May naiwang bukas. Sandali Di ko pa rin mararamdaman ko pero parang ayaw lumabas. Parang nandito lang siya, ganun. Parang yun lang yung ma-explain ko. Parang, sige kayo naman.
Wala akong masabi. Pare-pareho tayong iniisip. Ang dami ko ring tanong. So, direct kayo na lang.
Ako din maraming tanong. Ako na yun. Ayun. Dahil sa tanong, open natin ang questions.
Alright.
Hello? Simple lang yung tanong, parang, why did you choose to end the film with the first day that they met?
There you have it.
Hindi. Sorry. Hindi balanse kasi yung mga speakers eh. Hindi ko marinig. Thank you for my interpreter. First and foremost, I think I still owe this a little time just to acknowledge my staff and crew. Please stand up. Herald H, my assistant director. Where are you?
Thank you so much.
Si Dick Lamar po ay kasalukuyan nasa Portugal. Patrick, my production designer. Emmanuel Barona, our sound is currently in, not sure if Fugao yata. To editor, Oji Balignasay. Is he, are you? Stand up please. To the post team, musical scorer, Poch and Tim. Poch Gutierrez and Tincada. Maraming salamat. At of course, yung mga actors ko na nandito. Makikita nyo naman sila later. Why did I choose to end the film? Actually, it was, of course, Perty Bringas. Because Perty Bringas here, my co-writer. There you go. Ang daya mo, dapat ikaw sumasagot nito. No, ito sa creative choice. Tayo sa huling buwan ng taon to begin with, when I started writing the whole script, I meant to create a loop. I wanted to create a loop na umiikot lagi yung mga nangyayari, nag-mirror lang lagi yung mga nangyayari. That orbit is a team, Gravity is a team. It's a personal decision, it was a creative decision not to show what happened to Anna right after. Because I think for me, my choice was to end it to a bitter happy. This is how they first met. And for me, leaving is not what matters, but meeting it is. So, kung paano nagsimula lahat ng ito, kung paano nagtapos, doon din nagsisimula. Sana nasagot ko yung tanong.
Hi, good evening po. First of all, kudos po sa inyong lahat. Great.
Yes.
Maraming salamat.
I'm so very attached since the movie na ang kwento nating dalawa, and seeing this, so great thing for me. And as a personal opinion po, lalo po kay Sir Nico and kay Ma'am Vera, sa tingin niyo po ba, by somehow or may pwede bang magkabalikan or mag-meet ulit si Sam at si Isa?
Well, in reality, if you think about it, a person's story only ends at their deathbed. And so, throughout their life cycle, you'll come into contact with those people again and again and again. So, sa akin lang, personally, I believe na may posibilidad pa rin na I'm hopeful. I don't know. Ikaw? I just feel like there's too much history to neglect their whole story and end it on a sad note. You know?
Ako, oo, kasi simula ang kwento nating dalawa, parang parang sa mundo na kinreate ni Nestor, parang nangyayari yung mga bagay na paulit-ulit. Saka mga... Ako like, ngayon ko lang siya nga napanood ng buo eh. So, marami akong nakita na nangyari talaga yun. Yung ganun. So, feeling ko sa world na na-create ni Nestor, parang hindi imposible na makita sila ulit. At hindi rin imposible na magkita sila ulit.
Thank you so much, Nico. Did
Thank
you have a
po.
follow-up question?
Thank you po. Sana may part 3 itong tayong...
Yes!
Hi, good evening. I just want to go back to a question that was raised a while ago. I just want to know the opinion of each one on stage. The question is it okay to be friends with your ex? Be friends with your ex? Yeah.
So who wants to answer that? I think Anna would want to answer. Is it okay to be friends, to still be friends with your ex?
Okay lang. Okay lang. Oo.
Anna, let's start.
Friends, siguro, hindi, feeling ko depende sa kung paano sila nag-end. Kung paano sila nagtapos. Kung okay naman yung pag-uusap nila, then why not? Pero kung hindi, at magkaibigan, parang mas mabuti na lang manahimik.
Pwede. Depende kung kung nagkasakitan kayo, ganun. Kasi times heals all wounds. So,
Remember that. Quote that and use the hashtag tayo premiere
diba?
night.
So, pwede. Hindi yung katulad ng ganung
Can I rebut your statement?
Oh, rebut it.
Time doesn't heal all wounds, please take note.
Times doesn't.
Doesn't.
Time doesn't heal all wounds. Ayun, for me, personally, I feel like if you shared a deep enough bond, mas wise na hindi muna makipagkaibigan sa ex. Because there's always the possibility of reopening past wounds. And no matter, especially if you love that person very deeply, I think it's better to move on with your life, to try to close your doors and look to the future na lang instead of the past.
Wow. Thank you, Anna. From the immortal words of Anna Toloy Tovera. Yes, Alex.
Ako naman, siguro, kung mature ka naman enough, tapos, kumbaga alam nyo naman kung saan kayo nagkamali at ano yung mga weaknesses nyo as in a relationship. Okay lang maging magkaibigan as long as alam nyo yung boundaries nyo. Kumbaga, mature na kayo eh. So, yun lang yung take ko lang.
Let's get all the feels from Derek.
Tao naman kayo, bakit hindi naman kayo pwede maging magkaibigan? Pero kung sa tingin yung ang showbiz nitong mga ganito. Pero, in all honesty, why not? It's possible. I mean, there's 7 billion people in the world, why not?
Hello. Ako po si Dwayne. Hi, Direk Nestor.
Hi, Derek!
You're all the way from the back. Hello there.
Sobrang
Dwayne.
congrats.
Maraming salamat, Derek.
Sobrang congrats. Tatanong ko lang.
Lapit ka po, Derek.
Ayoko, nahiya ako.
Lapit kami
Hindi.
sa
Habang nagtatanong ka, naglalakad ka po sana, Derek.
Ha?
Yan.
O nahihiya pa ako ng nagay na to.
Si Derek Dwayne ng hypothalamus.
Thank you for being here, Derek.
Salamat po.
Pakagaling mong buhok mo.
Itatanong ko lang, kasi di ba lagi mong sinasabing hindi mo naman plinano talaga yung unang pelikula. Tapos, gusto ko lang malaman kung saan nanggaling yung desisyon para gawan siya ng part 2. And why?
Yun. I think, for the sake na rin ng mga hindi talaga alam yung background ng pelikula, where we're coming from, ang kwento nating dalawa, it was a student project. I was taking my master's, yun yung project ko for directing, and to begin with short film siya, tapos nung nag-edit, naging full length, hindi ko alam kung bakit. Tapos, yung teacher ko yung may pakana na parang sumali ka kaya sa world premieres ng FDCP, then we got in for world premieres back in 2015. Then we got more platforms, we got invited. Nag-blow out to proportion na lang yung una. That's the real story. The second, the decision to have a second one actually came in when I was in Cinema 76. Pretty back then, Cinema 76 is new, and ang totoong kwento niyan actually, yung cinema manager ng Cinema 76, minessage ko lang sa Facebook. Tapos sabi ko, may nakita kasi ako photo nila Sherry Hill umiinom dun sa Cinema 76. Sabi ko, baka pwede na lang ako mag-celebrate ng birthday dito with friends. Tapos I was supposed to, so sabi ko, Onel, baka pwedeng mag-screen dyan kasi may mga kaibigan akong gusto ko lang papanoorin yung pelikula. Sige, tapos binook nila, then it happened and we lasted 9 weeks in Cinema 76. Then the bosses actually, sina Sir Ting came, approached me and they said, anong plan? So sabi ko actually, hindi ko rin talaga, why not do a follow-up to your film since it has a following. And ever since 2016, there was a conscious effort already to start the story, to write the story. So until 2017 hanggang sa lumabas na ngayon yung pelikula. The decision was technically parang, well, you know this, Direk, you know naman na...
Hindi kaya nga ako nagtatanong.
Of course, syempre, if there's an opportunity, why not grab it? It's always that opportunity, if that opportunity knocks, and if that opportunity actually offers you to become a director in this industry, why not? And you know how hard it is to become a director.
Natin yan.
And if that opportunity knocks, kung binigyan ka ng pagkakataong maging director, bakit hindi? Kahit alam mong you have to sacrifice a lot a lot of your jobs. You know what I mean?
So, masaya ka naman.
Oo!
Congrats! Love you!
I love you, Direk. Love you. Kinakabahan lang, pasensya na po. Pero tanong lang. Nagwa-warm up lang.
Thank you, Direk.
Yung question ko lang, first, I love how different were the perspective of Isa and Sam regarding dun sa yung isa gusto makipagbalikan, yung isa parang ayaw na. Ang question ko lang would be, 5 years yung nakalipas, tapos based dun sa first film, 6 months lang sila naging together. And the bond were really strong that Isa wants to give up her current relationship with Frank, just to be back with Sam. In real life, Vera, would you do the same?
Thank you for that wonderful question. So Vera, the load's on you now.
Wow, naging personal I think discussion. I believe, first philosophically speaking in general, if you're content and happy with what you have in front of you, there's no need to look to the left, to the right, to the back, anywhere. And personally speaking, I'm so happy with what I have right now. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world.
Yes. Yes, Nico?
Nag-push sa pelikula. Ako ba? Tatanong sasagutin ako, siguro, ang katotohanan kasi dun sa, hindi ko sasagutin on personal. Ano ba yung question kung sa personal?
Yung sa inyo po kasi, you chose to stay with Anna. That's what kung anong nakuha ko dun sa movie. Na even if Vera wants to be with you, parang nagsabi ka na goodbye, hinayaan mo na. Pero on a personal note, would you do the same? Or parang gusto mo pang balikan yung nakaraan mo?
Ay, hindi. Oo, kung kontento ka sa kung ano meron ka, hindi ka makakakita ng kahit anong reason. Kahit ano pang bond yung na-share mo sa person na yon, kahit gaano pa yun ka, kumbaga, ganito yan eh. Parang for me, nung mas bata ka, nung mas idealistic ka, mas romantic ka, marami kang, mas iba yung pakiramdam sa'yo. Tapos parang sabihin mo, ang sarap ng feeling na yun. Pero hindi yun makukumpara sa kung ano yung pwede mong buuin sa tao na nagwo-work. Sa tao na nandyan sa harap mo, tapos willing makipag-work para sa'yo. With you. Ayun. Buhay!
Yes, mabuhay! Pagbati sa ating lahat. So direct pagbati, ayan. Mula sa mga kaguruan, syempre, pinakita natin ang experience sa isang pagiging guro sa senior high school. Sa dalawang guro na gumanap sa pelikula, anong pakiramdam ng mag-portray ng isang pagiging senior high school teacher? At pangalawang tanong, direct, buhay!
Isa-isa na.
After nun, sa'yo direct, syempre alam nating personal ang pelikula para sa'yo. Alam natin anong pakiramdam na nakikita mo ang ginagawa natin sa big screen. Yung ginagawa natin araw-araw, yung pagtatranspo natin araw-araw, yung pag-check natin araw-araw, anong pakiramdam na nakikita natin ito sa big screen. At yung papakalat, ano mo ginagawa ng teacher sa likod ng show niya araw-araw. Maraming salamat, mabuhay kayo.
Okay. First question, do you remember the question?
Oo. Mabuhay, PJ. Kasama po siya sa pelikula. Siya yung sumasayaw kanina. Saka may pinutol kaming mahabang eksena sa bus. Naririnig naman natin yun eh. Nagkaroon, na parang magkakaroon ka talaga ng respeto. Bagong respeto para sa mga first time ko syempre. First time ko na-experience na nasa kabila ako. Kumbaga estudyante lang yung naaalala ko eh. Kumbaga tinitignan ko lang yung mga teachers. Ngayon na parang, nung naramdaman ko siya, parang ang hirap. Honestly, no? Ang hirap ng pinagdadaanan nyo. Saka mas naintindihan ko yung pinagdalaban nyo para saka ang tapang yung lahat. Yun lang masasabi ko sa inyo. Ang tapang yung lahat para ibigay yung buhay niyo para hubugin yung mga susunod na tao na mabubuhay sa mundo. Thank you.
Bale, ako ay pangatlong beses ko na mag-portray ng pagiging guro. Una sa maestra, sunod sa teacher ako dun. Parang sunod-sunod na pelikula kung ginawa ko, lagi akong guro. Siguro, kahit umaarte ka lang, ang sarap na magbigay ka kahit sa screen lang, ang sarap na ibigay, na bilang tao, ang sarap ibahagi kung anong meron ka dun sa taong tinuturuan mo. Parang, para sa'yo fulfilling na rin.
Tama ka doon. Personal kasi to dahil nung napag-uusapan na kailangan ng sequel ng pelikula, saktong ibinaba ako ng binil papuntang Colegio San Agustin para aralin ng curriculum ng senior high school. Kasi kailangan namin i-revise ang curriculum ng college. So, since 2016-2017, actually, I think, andito pa ba yung mga estudyante ko, batch 2017, andito kayo. Yun, alright. So, mula sa kanila, actually marami akong natutunan sa faculty natin. Yung mga nakita nyo actually, yung mga eksena namin sa faculty. Tawag namin sa mga bata, abans. May co-teachers pa ba ako dito? O si PJ sa Sir Billy. Yan, mga abans. Hindi rin talaga madali yung pagiging guro. Lalo na ako na minamanage ko yung buhay ko sa labas at buhay ko sa eskwelahan. At alam ng mga estudyante ko nung bagong graduate ng 2019 ngayon, alam nyo yung struggle na pumapasok ko minsan sabaw na ako dahil tas kailangan ko pa rin performance level sa pagtuturo. Masarap sa pakiramdam dahil kasi alam niyo naman to PJ, alam niyo naman to Billy na bago ko umalis ng CSE, ito yung sulat ko para sa inyo lahat. Dahil kailangan ko na mag-focus sa buhay ko ngayon kung ano yung meron ngayon pagpipelikula. Kasi hindi na ako makakabalik doon. Enough na sa akin yung mahigit 10 taong nagtuturo ako at kailangan ko na mag-focus sa kung ano man yung kailangan kong gawin bilang director at bilang filmmaker.
Hello, Direk. Hello po, Kaz. Good evening. I just want to commend the film and congrats po sa film nyo. And kanina, nasagot na yung tanong ko. So, gusto ko lang po sabihin yung na-observe ko dun sa film kay Direk. The silence in the film is deafening eh. I mean, I meant it in a good way na ang daming yung katahimikan ng pelikula makapapansin mo dun. Pero for me, it serves as another character na may gustong sabihin pero hindi niya masabi. Kaya ang tanging nagawa niya lang, tingnan yung sitwasyon as it unfolds. And pangalawa, napansin ko direct na you're trying to show the reality as it is. Kasi kung papansinin natin, that's how a real human being responds doon sa ganong situation. Tama po ba, Direk?
Yes, precisely. Nung pinasok ko naman itong pagkukwento na to, number one na naging goal ko, kailangan ko pa rin sundan kung ano yung naging value nung ang kwento natin dalawa, how simple it is. And as for tayo, I just don't know how to depict people in films unless I know these people. You know what I mean? Gusto kong ilapit to sa kung sino yung mga kakilala ko. Kasi to begin with din tayo sa Huling Buwan ng Taon, lahat ng characters dyan ay isang kolektiba ng lahat ng mga taong kilala ko. Lahat ng mga kaibigan ko, lahat ng mga sampaguruan, mga estudyante ko. Kwento kasi nila yan eh. At minsan ganito talaga yung totoong nangyayari. May mga bagay na hindi naman kailangan sabihin mo pang mahal na mahal kita. May mga bagay na kailangan tignan mo lang para malaman mo mahal mo talaga yung isang tao. O ayaw mo ang isang tao. And yun yung gusto kong... Doon ako nag-take risk sa pelikulan to. Kasi alam ko nung may kasama akong nagsusulat sa pelikula, hindi mo lang alam yung buwan na inabot namin para magpabalik-balik kami sa script kasi hindi kami magkasundo doon sa mga bagay na ayoko sana kasing lagyan ng mga salita. And I'm lucky because TBA gave me that kind of freedom too. Kasi kung hindi ko ginawa sa TBA ito, I'm sure ibang-iba yung kwento na may kita. Yun lang.
Hi, Tina.
Si Tina Batalla guys ang nagbasa ng poetry kanina. Tayo ka naman, Tina.
Hello. Tanong ko lang po, sir, actually, I want to ask the cast, like, all of you. What about the film, whether it's in the process or watching it mismo earlier, what about the film touched you or moved you? Yeah. I want to know from the cast, like in making it or watching it, what can you say is a part of the film that touched you or moved you?
All right, who wants to start first?
Ako, I think, siya eh, the way that directness did it, siya, it's the whole film, hindi siya. It's just one scene. You have to watch it, yung buo talaga, just to get what he's trying to say. But if there's a scene that would really strike me as maalala ko talaga is yung Noche Buena scene. And that speaks volumes kasi hindi mo kailangan magsalita. It's just the sound and it's just the characters and you just see their faces. So for me, yeah.
Personally, I felt like watching the film, what struck me was watching the other characters. And because you memorized what you did, you can recall what you gave in every scene, but seeing how they attacked every single line, every single scene, it was so heartfelt, and I can honestly say that naiyak ako sa mga eksena nyo. Lalo na kayong dalawa. I mean, kabisado ko na kaming dalawa, pero it was beautiful to watch. And in line with the last question about the silences, another thing that touched me was how realistic all of the scenes were. There was nothing extraordinary that went on, no major conflict or no earth-shattering plot twist. It was just very heartfelt, realistic portrayals of the lives of real people. And for me, the silences were so loud. I mean, from the point of the actors, there were so many things that we could have said. Sanay na kami mag-ad-lib. I mean, pabibo kaming lahat, so we could have easily, butted in with a bunch of different, things to say and to fill the silences. But the fact that we embodied the characters and chose to let the silences speak for us, for me, that struck me, just to watch it and also to feel it during the scenes.
Hindi ko alam kung touch yung tamang word, pero siguro na-affect ako na totoo na masayang-masaya ako na nakita ko na sobrang totoo yung mga eksena kasi we really worked hard na pagbukain siyang natural lang na lang nangyayari na parang sinisilip mo lang yung buhay ng mga tao. Saka medyo excited ako. Tuwan-tuwa ako na na kitang-kita yung mga dumi ng mga tao. Kitang-kita yung Kasi wala eh. I mean, alam mo ibig ko sabihin, marami dito mga bagay na hindi natin naaminin. And I think yun yung isa sa mga pinagmamalaki ng film. Na ganun siya. Kaya ngayon, medyo ang hirap niyang maramdaman kasi wala siyang thread na susundan mo. Alam mo na, I mean, na parang hindi tipong alam mo kung saan kanya dadalhin, may idea ka kung saan ka pupunta. Kasi nga, parang ikaw bilang tao, masyado na siyang malapit sa'yo. Masyado na siyang nakadikit sa kung paano ang isang tao. Hindi mo sila basta masundan lang kasi parang nakakabit ka sa kanila. So, masakit siya ngayon. Pero yun yung pinaka naka-affect sa akin.
Ako yung naka-affect siguro sa akin yung last part ni Isa and ni Frank. Yung mga sinasabi ni Frank na kung bago kayo maghiwalay, pag-usapan niyo muna kung ano ba yung kailangan mong gawin, ano yung kailangan kong gawin, ano yung gusto mo, ano yung gusto ko. Yung nasettle muna natin bago tayo maghiwalay. Yun na pag-usapan natin na maayos. Yun.
And the question is actually in one of the crucial moments of the film, and this was the breakup of, as Anna was mentioning, the breakup of Frank and Isa in the film, where Frank was mentioning that he's breaking up because, as they say, when there's love, there's loss. And along the way, through love, Frank has lost himself. So we just wanna hear your thoughts about this, especially since what the film boasts is strong relatability, and most of the adolescent watchers actually experience this. That in the journey of love, in the journey of loving their partners, they seem to lose themselves along the way. So what's your thought on this, and what could you say about our watchers who feel the same way? Sige, yes, Frank. Yes, thanks, Vera.
When you love someone, you lose yourself. Ano ang sabihin ko doon about that? Ano siya,
I know, nakaka-speechless talaga when you lose yourself.
Oo, through experience siguro, ano ba to? Nakakatawa na lang kasing face ng buhay yun eh. So parang yung ganong klaseng, although yun, kailangan ko i-revisit yun para sa pelikula to, pero hindi ko siya
Thank you so much, Alex!
Sabi niya kailangan niya i-revisit, so bali may nangyari na ganyan sa'yo, ha?
So he's so much in his character that he lost himself.
Yeah, maano siya, siguro traumatizing yung gano'n. Mahirap sagutin eh.
Yeah.
Kada malapit, mahirap sagutin.
Kaya na lang tayo.
It's been 5 years of real-time transformation and growing up and learning. Speaking of learning, as I've mentioned, I think it's everyone's ultimate craving. I just really want to ask all of you, like each of you, what is your biggest takeaway from the whole journey, from Ang Kwento Nating Dalawa, and especially to the both of you who just started to show us your characters. So, yeah, what's your biggest takeaway and what's your biggest learning? Okay, man, Anna. If you guys agree, Anna, I think, was, as she introduced herself, she was the most lovable character, right? She was smart, she loves her parents, her grandfather, talagang the best Filipina, talagang Filipina. So what's your biggest learning?
Unahin natin yung sarili natin, oo. At kung ano mang dumating sa buhay natin na mapagdaanan natin, i-consider natin siya as lesson. Huwag tayong magpakabaon sa kung ano man ang problemang dumating dahil life goes on. Tuloy-tuloy ang buhay.
That's right. So learn to love yourself first. Alright, so who's next? What about Frank? What about Alex?
Wala.
Wala.
Anong lesson?
Wala akong naisip. More so, ako naman kasi every time gagawa ng any project, yung experience on screen is syempre yun na yung pinaka main point. Pero I love it so much nung pag behind the scenes. You know, you bond, you get to know yung mga tao na you would want to work for more in the future and whatever, kung mag-hangout or ano. So, ang daming na-open up na mga bagay and it made me realize maraming bagay. Dahil sa tayo nagpakulay akong buhok. Pero yun, more so than yung talaga behind the scenes, yung na-build mong bond with directors, with the cast and the crew. Priceless yan for me. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Alex.
Be good and do good.
Always. Okay, what about from Nico?
Ako, hirap Hindi madaling gumawa ng ganitong pelikula kasi sana nakita nyo na binigay namin yung buo at sobra-sobra pa ng mga sarili namin dun sa pelikula. Ang takeaway ko, honestly, is mas lalo ako mahirap siya. I mean, hindi pa natin alam kung anong mga reaction nyo. Hindi ko pa makita sa mga mukha nyo. Pero, dahil mahirap siya, supportahan natin siya. Supportahan natin yung pelikula. Actually, pinag-usapan namin to ni Nestor yung pelikula. Actually, hindi lang kami ang supportahan nyo. Supportahan nyo yung mga pelikula na kasabay namin kasi si Thanos nga yung kalaban namin. So, pakitulungan kami kung nagustuhan nyo. Kung hindi nyo nagustuhan, usap tayo. Hindi, ayun. Ako yun, honestly, ang hirap gumawa ng ganitong pelikula. So sana na-affect namin kayo, sana naramdaman nyo kung ano yung gustong iparamdam ng pelikula. At sana manood ulit kayo sa May 8 onwards.
I'll keep my answer short, but as an actress, I learned to give my 100%. I only realized from this film that I've always been giving maybe 90, 80, 90, but this is the first time I experienced giving my 100%, and it was exhausting, but it was worthwhile. And from the storyline, I learned na importante na i-acknowledge natin ang emotions natin, ang heart natin, but make sure your mind will always lead the way, so it's head over heart.
Yes, and direct.
Well, the last naman na to. I just want to say, you know what guys, I could have had an easier way out to make a romance drama film. I mean, I could have given you all the dramas in the world. I could have given you all the laughters, all the anger in this film. Which is mas madali because that's yung kung paano ginagawa ang isang drama, paano ginagawa ang isang romance na film, may clear cut kasi na molde for a story. And my takeaway from this is, and I'll always take this because my mentors told me so, is never compromise with your story. And I'm happy because I was able to do what I exactly wanted for the film. I don't have to sacrifice a bit, anything less. And I'm happy because I'm supported by people who gave me that 100% freedom to do the story. Mahirap lang kasi pag gumawa ka ng story na galing sa lahat ng mga experience, lahat ng mga kwento ng mga tao, lahat ng mga kwento ng mga kaibigan mo, and nilagay mo yung puso mo, kaluluwa mo, ginambol mo lahat. And this journey, this actual, totoo kasing real time na 5 years guys. At hindi talaga siya, kala ko kasi nung ang kwento natin dalawa tapos na, hindi pa pala kasi tapos. At nagsisimula pa lang kami at hindi talaga madali yung process. Maraming beses na sinabi ko sa mga katrabaho ko, sa mga director ko, mag-PD na lang ako, mag-production design na lang ako. O kaya, I could have an easier way out with magtuturo na lang ako habang buhay. Pero kasi kung kailangan ko lumaban para sa mga storya na kailangan ko ikwento. At tulad nga ni Thanos, may take away si Thanos, di ba? Kung may gusto kang isang bagay, may kailangan kang sakripisyo. At marami ako sinakripisyo para sa pelikulang to, so sana supportahan yung pelikula.